go ahead and make an attempt to document a bug I came across. If this thing is on. I got audio on this thing? Yeah, I should have. Well, okay, so this is in LHS 1197, and I'm trying to approach planet number A1A over here. And the bug is, well, you can see the reticle over there says I'm about 540 kilometers away from the planet, but you don't see the planet. That's because the planet's not there. The planet's not being rendered, and more than that, I'm not colliding with the planet. The planet just isn't there. I've never seen this before, but I talked to some guy on Discord about it. He said he's seen it. He said apparently it's something he's seen before. Anyway, when I encountered this, my first instinct was to try to get as close to the center there to see if there's anything there at all. Of course, I'm sure there isn't, but I'm just wondering how the game might break in some way, you know, as I get to this area where the planet's supposed to be and it's just not there. I was kind of annoyed at this point because I was supposed to be doing a mission on this planet, and obviously I can't do it within this condition. I was told by this guy on Discord that when this happens with a planet, you can get onto the navigations panel and you can still select the various settlements and other points that are on the navigation panel, what there is there. The mission point I was supposed to be going to never appeared on the navigation panel, but some settlements did. And he's saying, yeah, you can select one of those settlements and fly up to that location, and you'll see the settlement there, but it'll be hanging in space. The planet's just not there. Yeah. About 340 kilometers now. Anyway. The good news is that apparently this is not a permanent situation. I came back the next day and checked this out, and the planet was there then. I'm thinking at this point this is probably some kind of a transient deal going on with Frontier servers. It's something going on their end. It's not to do with the hardware I'm running or anything I'm doing on this end, I hope. I don't see how it could be. I feel like I've got a pretty common setup. This is an AMD type of video card. It's an RX 6700 XT. The CPU it's an i7 9700K. Yeah, that's nothing to scream about, but it's pretty standard, I think. And I've got 32 gigabytes of RAM on here. And the whole thing runs okay, so I don't think that's an issue. A little bit later on here, once I actually get close to the center, at some point I'm going to look at the system map, and that's where you'll see that when you get this situation where the planet's not actually there, what you'll see on the system map is the system map will say loading configuration, and the loading configuration icon never goes away. The loading configuration never resolves, it never ends, it's just spinning constantly. And this planet will show up as a bare mesh with no textures on it on the system map. And my theory, I'm pretty sure, is that anytime if you open up a system map and you see loading configuration and that never ends, and you see any planets that are just meshes with no textures on them, those planets will not appear if you try to approach them. That's pretty, I tried that out with a couple other examples that I saw, and yeah, I ended up with the same thing. So I think that's what the deal is. And yeah, at this point, I'm pretty sure it's a problem with Frontier server. I guess I could report this on their issue tracker, but you know what? That's a lot of work. And well, maybe I will. I could use this video as evidence of it because it's pretty obvious. You know, the planet's not there. Here I'm about 20 kilometers from the reticle, and you see absolutely nothing there. But it is intermittent, so I'm sure by the time any of their troubleshooters get around to looking into this, the planet will have reappeared because, like I said, this is intermittent. I came back here the next day and this was resolved and this planet was there, but maybe it won't appear the next time. What causes this? I don't know. Yeah, like I said, I think it's on their end. I've decided I want to decrease my distance from the reticle to 0 meters. This is just a blatant flogging of my incredible piloting skills. Yeah. I opened up the cargo. I opened up the cargo scoop, thinking, oh well, you know, who knows? Maybe I'll see it on the cargo scoop viewer. But you know, obviously there's nothing there. I'm not locked onto anything. I tried turning on the ship lights, and yeah, there's nothing there to light up. So, okay, I'm on my final approach. This is the tricky part. Okay, well, I gotta get the little dot in the center of the screen, and then bump it forward. Oh, we have touchdown. Yeah, let me get the little dot centered. And there you have it. I've arrived. I had to. Yeah, here you go. The system screen. Notice the planet is nothing but an empty mesh. There's no texture there. Notice how it says loading simulation at the top of the screen, and it never stops doing that. You can let this thing sit for hours when it's in this condition. Yeah, there's another planet in this system the same way. And I believe I actually flew off to that one to check it out later on, and yeah, it was the same condition. But any planet that had its textures on in the system map, it was okay to go there. Well, yeah, that's it. That's my solution right there. Okay then. Have a good evening.